I guess that we can close out another great day, just like we started it. These wild whitetail deer and wild turkey here at the feeder. Patsy brought down part of a sack of South Fresh that he had left over from filling the big feeders. And you can see he put out a little line of it there. That works for you deer hunters and live in the states where you can put out bait. A little line like that around your stand works very, very good. Texas hunter feeder works better. Well, that one is throwing kind of regularly. They'll actually get tuned into the sound. But it's pretty gorgeous right there. Little baby back there in the back. Little baby is growing up. It would be nice to be able to get a collar on it, but that's a totally 100% wild deer. Never been touched by a human. But she's gonna stay here. She's gonna live here. She likes it here. And she likes to hang around with the boys. The antlers, they're all still buddies. They want to fight over the food a little bit. But they about used that salt lick up there. Oh, looky there. Yeah. Oh, that's Fat Boy. Hey, that's Fat. No, that's not Fat Boy. I don't think. If it is, I think he's busted off a little bit. I believe that is Fat Boy. That deer has no tag. That is Fat Boy, yeah. That's Fat Boy right there. I haven't seen him around here in a few days. He covers a lot of territory. He can be gone for quite a little while. I see him in a lot of places around. And he's only an 8-point. Yeah, that's Fat Boy. Yeah, he said, I'm Fat Boy. I'm Fat Boy. Yeah, totally 100% wild. Born in the wild. Again, never been touched by human hands. I've had him really, really close to me in a deer stand, though. Turkey's looking around to see where that other turkey is. He's standing here holding this camera. Oh, let me get in there. Mama and baby, look how pretty that baby is. Of course, the baby has not had a winter coat. All he's had is a summer coat, so you can see how beautiful orange he is compared to everybody else. All he's had is a spring and summer. But I don't know if he'll lose that or not, honestly. I've seen them both colors during the fall. And it is fall. Temperature-wise, it's not. Oh, Benelli, you said, good girl. Good girl. Benelli has learned to be nice around the deer. She would love to play with little Whitey, but that's not going to happen. I thought it might once he got out. Still might, you never know. But he didn't much want to play with her if there's not a fence in between them. But what a gorgeous, beautiful, peaceful evening. Look at that. Is that a picture out there? What was that? What was that noise? Did y'all hear that? What was that? Sound like a mountain lion. We definitely don't want a mountain lion around. Definitely do not want a mountain lion around. Wouldn't mind shooting one. Golly, look at that. Wildlife heaven. Look at that. Is that a picture? Is that a picture? Wild turkey and deer. There's something walking around out there. You see TC? He's watching something. Something made a really strange sound, almost like a woman scream. It's what a mountain lion sounds like a lot of times. It'll curl up the hair on your neck, I promise you. Stand it right up, put a curl in the end of it. We have only one buck in the front yard as the sun comes over the mountain that I've seen. He's out there up Apache's gonna be mowing today with my new Ferris lawnmower that I got over at Heisel Brothers in Ada. Made me a real good deal on that, I believe. I'm not against people making a profit when I buy things, obviously. I want everybody to make a profit. I just don't want them to retire on one sale. I think they gave me a real good deal. They sure take care of you well over there. Look how fat that buck is. Just a beautiful buck. Some other bucks over on the other side. He's the only one out here on this side this morning. Working on that Bermuda grass. You can see some of the rye that I planted come up again. And doing well. Look out over the lake. And it's just another beautiful, dead, calm September morning, which is unusual in September. But we have this summertime hanging on. We have summertime hanging on. We do have a little rain forecast for 1 week from today. Actually, I think it's supposed to some start maybe 1 week from yesterday. So we'll see. You see how low the water is, looking at the pier down there. Should be up to that bottom board. It's only been up there to that bottom board one time in 2023. I hear the train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. Yeah. Another great start to another great day. Gonna be doing a little filming today. Mr. Pat's coming down from Tulsa, doing a few little things that y'all will see on television as well as social media. Look at that reflection of that mountain on the water. Doesn't get much better than that. Everybody is looking nice out here this morning. Mr. Forrest was up here a little bit earlier. There he is laying right there, as a matter of fact. Mr. Beautiful Forrest. Fed him some carrots along with Wild Child and little Whitey. We're up here. Little Whitey has lost his green tag in a fight with somebody. He's like the smallest buck by far here at the house, so that's not good. I'm gonna throw a little feed here for these guys. We had a bunch of elk out here this morning. Had a bunch of elk out here. I fed a bag of carrots this morning. Look at that big, beautiful buck right there. Is he gorgeous or what? We've been able to keep the elk out of the, look out there at my little baby. My little baby's just gorgeous. Look at her. She is so pretty. She is so pretty. These deer are not dangerous yet. Beautiful bucks right here. We get a good look at everybody. They're all waiting on me to throw some feed. And Forrest, he's kind of putting his horns down at the tripod. He knocked it over the other day. But just be patient. Be patient, boy. Be patient. Be patient, boy. I won't keep that between me and him. Just keep that between me and him. Yeah. He's gonna come around to the other side there. You just be patient. You just be patient, big boy. A little harder to get this off of there with that wire on, as opposed to just a click snap. But the snap is not working too good, because the elk can get the snaps off. And the wire is a big pain for Jimmy and for Apache. But those guys that eat $50 worth of feed in a heartbeat. Big old elk deer. Well, we don't want that happening. All right. Be patient. Be patient there, big boy. All right. I've already given Wild Child and Whitey and Forrest about a half a bag of carrots this morning. I'll back out, turn this camera around. We'll take a real quick look at these deer real quick. We've got 4 right here. We had 5 bucks here a little bit earlier this morning. Wasn't messing around with any camera, but we've only got 4 here right now, looks like, unless I'm missing somebody that's standing behind a tree. We'll take a real quick look at them real quickly, okay? Okay, here we go. We can take a look at our antlers here real good and close. I've got the camera on a tripod, but I don't want to get her up here. I might just take it off of that tripod, or I can move it around. There we go. Take a good look at Mr. Forrest. Of course, he looks beautiful. That is no magnification at all. I'm just looking at him right there by that Texas hunter stand. Lucky number 13. We'll zoom in on him just a little bit. Good hard horns right now. Nothing broken off on that guy. Nothing broken off on Forrest. Lucky number 13 is just going to be a champion. Whitey is his father, so he's got great blood. TC, who's the daddy of Forrest. And then old No Name right there, who's at the same age as Forrest. It's just got a lot of points and a lot of length to him. He's going to have a lot of mass. Forrest has got more mass. Those deer have different daddies, so they're different racks. My little tiny baby has turned into a little tiny baby deer. The mama's still awful fat. And the big bucks are still accepting that baby around. As we get into the rut a little bit more, that's probably not going to happen. But they still let the little baby eat, let her hang around. She's tamed up really good. She's standing right now, probably no more than 12 or 15 feet from me. You can see just how close she is. She's just a beauty. Pretty little girl. Not very big. We're hoping she makes it really, really fine. That's lots of antlers. Yes, it is. You can see that the part out there that had the part out there on the end of TC that had the dried velvet still hanging on it. You can see that he's broken that tip off, which happens this time of the year quite a bit. Well, there is my pretty little wild child on a Sunday morning before church, right outside the bedroom window. A little Whitey's out there also. I saw a big bull elk out there earlier, and Chris spotted, she said, there's something else right there too. So I got my binoculars and looked way off out through the woods, and it was a little Whitey with a big giant bull elk. The elk probably 6 or 7 times larger than him, at least. But he was right there beside that elk, grazing out there in the woods. Just like she's eating some acorns right there is what she's eating, probably some acorns and some grass. There is an elk or 2 out in the yard. I'll take a look at those. Well, as a matter of fact, I can see one. I just look around toward the lake. There's a cow right there. There's a couple other out on the front lawn, which is where that one's coming. There's a big bull close by. He's not in the yard. We might see him after a while. I don't know. I'm getting ready for church, getting Chris ready for church. But we might see him out there. But little Whitey's out there close by too. They are always the first thing I look for every morning. They're 4, 5, 6 days out now. So they spent several days in a while. We're making it just fine. They're coming in here and I'm fixing them a bowl every day, trying to get them in the habit of looking for that bowl anytime I'm here. But there's my pretty little girl right out there, wild child. And little Whitey's out there in the woods. He was way over across on that other side earlier. I saw him with my binoculars. So he made the night as well. He doesn't have a collar on, but I think I'm gonna put some orange construction tape on him. Just tie a little collar around. Come off if he gets into any trouble. There he is down there. He just came out walking down by the lake. Can't really get a real good look at him right there. We can zoom in on him a little bit and you can just see how magnificent he really is. It looks like you may want to go fishing. He's down there by that little buster boat. See the white tips shining on those antlers. Incredibly beautiful, large animal. He's got a harem of 7 or 8 cows. He's working on his yearly annual duty. Look how big that animal is. It is a huge animal. I'm talking a huge animal. Looking out on the lake. Saying, I wonder if I can take that boat out there and catch me a bass or 2 this morning. I think I'll just hang around with the girls here. Eat a little greens for breakfast. Greens are nice and healthy. Yeah. Now, when they were way over on the other side earlier this morning, little Whitey was with him, so little Whitey might be back behind him there in the woods, might pop out there in the yard here after a bit. I better get Chris ready. And there's my little Whitey. I knew he was close. Might stand up on his hind legs and eat one of those leaves right there. He's looking beautiful. Hey, little boy. Hey, little boy, what you doing? Yeah, isn't he a pretty little rascal? And his running buddy is right there. His running buddy is big. Maybe he decided to run around with him. He's gonna come around the front of the house now, probably. He's enjoying living in the wild, I guess. Find him some leaves to eat there. He gets a wide variety in his diet, that's for sure, and yet I still feed him. There you go, go around the corner there toward the front of the house. Looking for that bowl. I'll take a look at his running buddy there. Maybe he's deciding to hang around with that boy for protection. But a pack of coyotes attack those occasionally too. They run them is what they do, and then they get them to go round and round and get them dizzy. And if they ever get them down on the ground, that's when they can kill even a big bull elk. But we're working on those coyotes. That's why we have so many babies this year. Lots and lots and lots of babies on the ranch. Went over to the lake the other morning and saw 9, one set of triplets. And I think we have 2 sets of triplets on the ranch this year. I don't know if we've ever had that. That big bull, pretty special. Right here by my bedroom window.